and welcome. Thank you so very much for joining me. My name is Aime, and this is Flingenuity. Today, we are going to do a lower body workout, all body weight. So you will not need any equipment other than yourself. A little bit about what we're going to do today. We've got 7 exercises. We're going to run through those 7 exercises a total of 3 times. Most of the reps that I'll give you will be 12 count. I think that's really all that I need to tell you. We're basically going to start at the top, work our way down, and then bring ourselves right back up to the top. The very first round, I'm going to probably take a little bit longer to go through it just to give a little bit more explanation. But that round 2, round 3, they're just going to come at you. So be prepared for that. Feel free to take a break whenever you need to. And do remember, feel free to do the workout, feel free to find your flow. But if you are able to find form within that flow, you will definitely get more out of your workout than just getting movement. Movement is first and foremost, but if we can kind of dial it in and perfect what we're working on, we will always get more out of what it is that we're doing. So number one, we're going to go into a squat with a pulsing squat with a high knee. So a couple of things that I like to remind myself of. My feet are underneath my hips. When I squat down, I want to push my hips backwards. When I'm in this position, I should be able to wiggle my toes. Okay. I like to bring my hands. This is not necessarily a prayer hand position, but I do like to kind of have my hands closed, my elbows open. And I bring everything low, like I want to touch my elbows to my knees. Part of what that is I know how wide my elbows are, and I want my squat to actually go that same distance. So it's almost like I'm holding a band on my thighs. All right. So we're going to go ahead and go with that first round. Pulsing squat with a high knee. We're going to start on our right hand side. So bring it down. We're going to go for 3, 2, 1 right side. 3, 2, 1 left side. Let's go. While you're here, can you keep that core in tight? That is super key. We have 1 more on each side to make that 12. Let's go that right side. 3, 2, 1 right side. 3, 2, 1 left side. Perfect. Okay, so that was our very first exercise. Next, we're going to work on side step. I like using my mat as a guide, so feel free to do that as well. We're going to start on our right hand side. Again, I'm going to give you the tutorial first, and then we'll get moving. So again, going back to that prayer hand position, sink it down. We're going to step, step, step all the way over, stand up, okay? And bring it back down, move back over to that other side. So I'm going to come over here that way I have all my rounds correct. So we're going to go back and forth. That will be our count. So hands together, sink it down. Let's step. We go over, over. I usually think it's about 3 steps. Stand, down. Let's go. Bring it up. Almost there, team. That's our halfway right here. Keep going. Almost there. When you stand up, also stand all the way up. Tuck your hips underneath. 1 more each direction. And that will help you also get the most out of your workout. Taking it on over back to that right side. All right. Exercise number 3. We are going to single side step backs. So I'm going to just have us stay on the same side, and then we'll switch it over. So feet are hip width distance apart, okay? Hinge your hips. So what that means is I want your glutes facing back. your chest facing forward. We're going to bring arms down in front of us. Roll the shoulders up to the ears, open the chest proud like you're holding the ball, and then bring all your weight over onto one side. When you step back, squeeze the quad. Let's go. We're going to go. I was about to start counting and then I almost said 8 and we have 12. I don't know. It's fine. I know how to do stuff. Don't worry about me. 6 more to go, guys. 6, 3, bring it up. Same thing, opposite side. So we're going to bring, we can hinge first. It's fine. Bringing the hips back, chest forward, weights in front, roll shoulders, shift the weight over. Now step back. We go for 12. So, and if you can think about your hip, the one on the opening side, try to focus that it doesn't open with you. Bring it back. So now we are going to add a little bit of mobility. If you know about me, you know that I like having a little mobility in our workouts. So with this one, heels are in, toes are out. We're going into basically a yogi squat. So bringing it all the way down. A lot of times you'll see people pushing elbows into knees. Same movement, but we're going to work our way up and down and use your hands. I like to reach down, touch the floor, and then reach up and touch the sky. Let's go. We've got 12. We have another 3, 2. Now we're down here. This is where we're going to end. Okay. I'm going to stand up for a second because I'm not going to sit there and give you your tutorial, but that's where we're, our next position, we're going to start down onto the floor because we're going to work our way down and then bring it back up to come back up to the top. So if we start into that position, we're basically going to tap our knees. I'll show you better in a second. We're going to tap our knees right side, left side. Again, work in mobility. Mobility is not about perfection. Mobility is about your movement. Mobility is about, you know, just having expression in your body, and just doing it is awesome enough. Okay. So here, again, we're going into that yogi squat. So we're going to tap the knees down. So it's like you kind of turn to one side and bring that knee down. One more on each side. All right. Ugh. Bring yourself down. I didn't have a sexy transition for that. It's fine. Okay. Next up, we are going to go into a pulsing glute bridge. So similar to how we were up at the top with our pulsing squat high knee. Our glute bridge is our foundation. We want our feet back behind our hips. Is it available for you to touch those heels? Hands are down beside you. And what I want you to do, keep your head, neck, and shoulders pressed into the mat and just bring your hips up off the floor. Now, here is a level 1. If you bring it up a little bit higher, level 2, bring it up even higher, that is your level 3. You decide what level you want to work on. If you'd also like to advance the moves, palms are down or palms are up. Choice is up to you. Do not feel you need to do what I'm doing. It's more important for you to honor your body and honor what works for you rather than flow in sync with me. So do what works for you. Pick your level, hands down, hands up. All right, we've got 12. Let's get her going. So choose your level. We are going to go up, up, up. So that's 1, 3, 2, 1. That's 2. That's 4. I don't know why I'm counting up. I normally count down. Apparently my system broke. That's halfway. 5 more to go. Come on, we're almost there. Last one right here, reach and bring it all the way down. Okay, wiggle into the mat. I kind of like you to sort of wiggle it out, loosen it up. Hands are gonna go down beside you. Feet are gonna go up. When you're here, your goal is to try to have feet over top of your hips. I know that's not always easy, okay? But that's where I want you to try to work towards. If you need to have a slightly bent knee, it's perfect. Don't stress that part. It's just more, that's what you're working towards. I mean, you stand up with straight legs, so you can do it. It's just a different way to approach it when you are laying down on the ground. So we are simply going to flex and point. Hands are beside us. Bring your legs in together. Try to straighten them out as much as you can. We flex and point. Flex and point. All right, so that was it. That's what our 7 moves are. Okay, so next 2 rounds, there's not going to be all this chitty chatty. You got to be ready. I'm going to come at you and we're going to crush it. Okay, so I'm going to give you a little bit of a break here before we get into it. Just a quick reminder, again, this is about you. Honor yourself, love yourself, meet yourself where you are at today. Don't worry about where you were yesterday. Yesterday is not today. So just understand that we change and we evolve every single day as a person. And sometimes that means our best is not what we are most familiar with. But that's okay. So don't sweat that. Wow. Don't sweat that part. Don't stress that part. You're here, you're showing up, and that is what matters most. All right. So age test, cross legs, cross arms, bring it up. Okay, so we are going to go back into it. Again, 7 exercises. We've got 2 more rounds to go. These guys, I'm just going to come at you because let's freaking go. 12 sets on each, and we're just going to make it happen. So pulsing, squat with a high knee, prayer hand position. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So we go 3, 2, 1, high knee. Switch sides. And I do want to tell you in the beginning, the first round, I did do it a little bit shorter. We are going to do these next 2 rounds a little bit longer. So just be aware. Not these rounds, this particular set. Almost there, team. 3 more each side. One more on each side. All right, nice work. Going into that side step. So set everything up. We're going back and forth. And this round, it's just 1, 2, 3, 4. So just be aware. So sink it down, squat it out, let's step. Step up. So it's that 3-step in the center. Stand all the way up at the top. When we make it back to the other side, that is our halfway point. Two more each side. One more, let's go. We're almost there. Just know The break is coming up, and then change the body part. Boom, that was it. Okay, so third exercise is those side steps, step backs. So let's just go ahead and bring the feet into the center, hinge, then bring those hands in front, roll the shoulders back, chest is proud. When you step back, squeeze the quad, let's go. Switch sides. We got 8, 7, 3. Bring it up. Okay, yogi squat. Right into it. Hands are down in front. Reach up to the sky. Let's go. Halfway. Sink it down. Knees. Four. All right, bring it down. That was a sexier way to get down, right? All right, glute bridge, pick your level, 3 pulses, and then go to your highest point. All right, team, 3, 2, hips up. We go for 3, 2, press, 3, 2, press. Four more right here, team. Last one. Bring it all the way down. Hands are going down beside you. Feet are going up. Point the toes. Flex. Point. Flex. Point. Three, 2. Oh, okay. Some of us set a little timer, just to give us a little break before we go again. But we will have our last and final round coming up. Hope that you are doing well. I definitely know I'm already feeling a little bit worked. So a little bit of history about me, just because we got a little bit of time to spare. I had previously done, so I used to do them a long time ago, at the beginning of the pandemic and through all the pandemic, and have all these videos and stuff. And, so I would make my workouts and then I would do my workouts and see how terrible they really were. And for the last couple of years, I have not been in that position. I've just been making my workouts and then I just tell you what to do. So, it always surprises me how tough I make my classes. But I like to take a class, or I put together a class that I would like to take. So that is our timer. And yeah, so that's sort of just generally the way that I like to approach it. What would I want? What would I like? And so, and that's why I say to you, find what works for you. Don't feel like you need to stick with me. Guys, our timer has gone off. So we're going into that last final round, 7 exercises. pulsing squat with a high knee, prayer hands, feet are separated. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, high knee. All right, so that was one. When you stand up, try to stand up to your highest point too. Don't sell yourself short. Yes, you are already working. So yes, it's already going to add up. Yes, it's already going to count. But there's always a little bit of a bonus that we can add on. 3 on each side. We've got it, team. Keep that core in tight. Don't forget about it. Nice. Okay, so my phone's ringing because I didn't put it on Do Not Disturb. There we go. All right, so now we're going into that side step. So that, of course, is going to mess up all my music and everything. That's the way it all works. The pleasure of Do Not Disturb. Okay, sink it down. Let's go. Okay, 3 steps side to side. Stand up on the end. Woo! Nice. Almost there, team. 4 more to go. This is it right here. Finish it out. Whew. Okay, we're going into that hinge, that single leg, single side step back. So feet together, roll your chest, push your hips, step back, squeeze the quad. Oh yeah, I've changed in the hands. I almost forgot to tell you. Four. Bring it back, opposite side. 4. Okay, going into that yogi squat. So that means heels are in, toes are out. Hands are down in front. Stand up, or squat down, stand up. We've got 8, 7, 6. Last one here. Sink it down, drop those knees. Three, 2. Bring it up for the sexy lower down. Woo! 2 more to go, guys. 2 more to go. Almost there. So bring your heels into you. Hands are down beside you. Hands are up. Choose your level. Pulse it 3 times and go 3, 2, rise, 3, 2, rise it up. Three more to go. Last one. Bring it all the way down. Hands are down beside you. Legs are up. Last movement. Point the toes, flex the feet. Point the toes, flex the feet. Three. Nice job. Roll yourself up. Man. Whew. I don't know how you're feeling, but I am feeling amazing. Oh, it has been a long time since I have participated in one of my own workouts. So it's really nice to remind myself what it is I do to you. Just know that means I believe in you, same as I believe in myself. So again, thank you so much for taking the time. Thank you so much for being here. It means more to me than you probably know. Otherwise, if you ever have any comments, questions, or concerns, never, ever hesitate to hit me up. I'm always here. I'm always available to answer any questions you may have or whatever else. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Have a lovely day. Take care.